Ladies and gents, boys and girls, what is up? What is up? Happy Friday night. We are live 2 minutes early for my guy, Chinook Seeds. He doubted. We were doubted. He didn't think it was possible. We're live early. Friday Night Spikes, February the 27th, 2026. The final Friday Night Spikes of the month of February, if you can believe it or not. Rocking and rolling. We got games going on all over the country. Rivalry weekend is off to one heck of a start. Start with this game in Coral Gables, Florida, up 3-2 on Miami. We got South Carolina Clemson underway. We got a bunch of action, obviously, already in the books. Mississippi State puts belt to ass to Arizona State. We saw Tennessee play the number one team in the country. Here in Arlington, Auburn up 5-2 on Nebraska. So much action to get into. Texas and Coastal about to get underway. So buckle up, folks. Friday Night Spikes is here. Appreciate you all tuning in. As always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you check us out wherever you get your podcasts, all across your favorite social media platforms, as well as our website, secunfiltered.com. And as always, we are powered by our friends over at Underdog. Download the Underdog app today. Use promo code SECU to score $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. Once again, that is the Underdog app. Promo code SECU to get $75 in bonus entries today. Like I mentioned, I am Chris Phillips. This is Friday Night Spikes, presented to you by Glue Guys and, of course, SEC Unfiltered. No Anthony Ronaldo tonight. You're just getting an hour of me, so we're going to have some fun taking your questions, your comments, everything in between, reacting to all of the action. We'll go right around an hour, maybe a little bit more. I think right at an hour, though, will be good. I thought maybe, hopefully, we were going to be getting the tail end of some of these games right when we got around 9:30 Central Time, but South Carolina Clemson got delayed by like an hour and 45 minutes. This Florida-Miami game will be over probably within the next 30 minutes or so. And then obviously Texas Coastal, Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, those games will be going late into the night, much longer than we will be on the air. But again, want to hear from you, want to get your comments. My guy Chinook, again, he doubted. I told him 2 minutes early. I told you. And just for Chinook, I'm going to throw in a rally pillow. We're going to throw in a quick little rally pillow, a little 2-minute early pillow. And also, we've got a little 2-minute early cheers for the guy. Cheers to you. We call this heckle juice. Chinook, you are the victim of the heckle juice, sir. Heckle, heckle, heckle. The heckle juice is flowing at the crib in Arlington. How about it? How about it? Cheers to you all from the state of Texas. Love it. Love it. I see Jeremy Scott in the chat. He says, roll tide. Jeremy, what's going on? Eric says, LSU looks so uninspired. I have not checked the score recently. We will get to that one in just a moment. Jake Reeder says, looks like Tennessee is a repeat of 2025 A&M. We'll talk about that game. I don't want to go there yet. I think that's too aggressive. I do. We'll get there in a second. We will, because I was actually at that game. That was the one game today in Arlington, funny enough, that I actually watched from start to finish in the ballpark. Specifically. Obviously, watch the other game, and we'll have the Texas A&M game on, but got a lot of thoughts on that game for sure. So Billiards, excited to watch this Texas game as a Mississippi State fan. It's been a damn good day. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how could it not be when you start the day off the way Mississippi State did? Checked every single box for me. You couldn't have asked for a better start to the weekend. Caden says, go Dogs. All right, Caden, is it go Dogs Hail State or go Dogs Georgia? DAWGS, y'all both use it. We have to get some clarification. Eric says it is 2-1 Dartmouth. 2-1 Dartmouth. Okay. Trouble on Paradise. Trouble in Paradise. Chad with the Elephants. Yeah, Alabama. Tide are rolling right now. Scoring that one 6-1. Crimson Tide, bottom of the sixth. Randy Ether says, hook 'em. We got the Texas game starting literally in just a few minutes. John Roberts, yo, what's going on? Caden says, Georgia, of course. Okay, well, I mean, we got a lot of state fans that tune in as well, so I wasn't exactly sure. Chinook says, little bonfire at the Rancher Team Chinook, little crawfish etouffee over the campfire. Rub it in, why don't you? Rub it in. Chinook, your crawfish etouffee trumps the chicken tendies and hot dogs that I had in the suite at Globe Life Field. It does. I crawfish etouffee. I'm very, very jealous of that spread, my friend. H. Willie says, calm down. Dartmouth is a powerhouse. Omaha favorite. Go Tigers. Indeed. Chad says, Mississippi State basketball didn't have a great night last night. Women's basketball, I'm assuming, right, Chad? I couldn't even tell you who they played, to be honest. So Billiard said you can only use that during football season, LOL. Speaking of the Go Dogs, I guess. Eric with the LOL. Let's see the score in that game. You mentioned it was 2-1. Trust but verify. It is indeed 2-1. LSU is getting one hit right now. It is the bottom of the fifth. Where's our guy, Anthony Ronaldo? We need him. Make sense of this madness. LSU getting one hit by Dartmouth. Interesting. Again, South Carolina, Clemson getting underway. Nothing, top second. If you're not watching this Florida-Miami game, this will be the game. I've got a TV right over here. That will be the game on the TV, and when this one's over, I'll switch over to Texas. If you're not watching, this is a hell of a ball game. Jacob Kendall, the true freshman, just had a solo shot, top of the 8 to make it 3-2 Gators. Liam Peterson pitched to Jim for Florida. Siskar for Miami also pitched to Jim. Just a rivalry showdown on a Friday night, living up to the billing. These games in Coral Gables are always fun. Back and forth they go, but Gators are up 3-2. Men on first and second, nobody out, and Brendan Lawson is at the plate. Come on, Sticks. This is the time to do damage for the Gators. This is the time for the Gators to do damage here. Really fun one, though, down in Coral Gables. Again, South Carolina, Clemson's underway. Again, I want to hear from you all. Get your thoughts, your questions, your comments, everything in between. Chinook, I don't know if you heard me earlier, if you were 2 minutes late, my friend, but this live stream started at 7:58, and I want you to fucking know it. I want you to know it. They told us we couldn't do it. They told us we couldn't start early. Now you see it's my co-host's fault. It's not my fault. It's my co-host's fault. No, I'm kidding. Renato's always early. Ronaldo, for real, Ronaldo is always in here 2 or 3 minutes early. I will give him a lot of credit until he doesn't show up, which is tonight. No, Anthony is, let's go, Brendan Lawson. Let's see. Yep, that's a run. 4-2 Gators. 4-2. Let's go. 4-2 Gators. Brendan Lawson with the RBI single. How about it? I'm telling you. I try to tell y'all in the preseason about them Gators now. I try to tell you in the preseason. Tell Anthony I still want my money if he wants that bet. If he wants that bet about the Gators finishing 12th or worse, or whatever it was, 10th or worse, or whatever dumb shit he said. Anthony, though, tonight, he is at a conference in Iowa. He's in Iowa. I don't know. Speaking at a conference, we wish Anthony very well. We will heckle him accordingly next weekend on Friday Night Spikes. But really fun, exciting Friday, guys. I do want to start really quickly, give some thoughts really briefly on that Tennessee-UCLA game. I was at that. A lot of Tennessee takes, but I will tell you, tip the cap where it's due. UCLA looks every bit like the number one team in the country. I mean, they are top to bottom elite. I mean, they it's hard to find a hole in that UCLA ball club. And the thing that really jumped out with UCLA, and this is what really good teams do. They're up 5-0 in this game. Tennessee punches back, right? Makes it 5-4. How does UCLA respond? The very next inning, they put up a 6 spot. I mean, that's what really good teams do. They answer back when they get punched. They punch back and they throw a haymaker, and that's exactly what UCLA did. Redmond, the starter for them, is a legitimate dude. Will Gasparino's son it's 1 through 9 in that UCLA lineup. We're so used to a UCLA that can pitch and pitch well. They've pitched well forever. But my God, they can swing it, and it's so much more than Rock Chalowski. He's just a minor piece of this thing. I mean, they are deep. 1 through 9 can swing the hell out of it. I give all the credit in the world to UCLA. I mean, Tennessee made mistakes, and certainly, again, we'll get into it. But, I mean, I didn't think Tegan Coons, the stuff looked pretty good, but, God, he didn't miss a lot of barrels. I mean, they just barrel the baseball up. They barrel it up. They don't miss mistakes. And, I mean, they punished Tennessee. They absolutely punished them. Now, granted, again, Tennessee did not look great. I think the thing that has to concern you about Tennessee, yes, you can talk about the hitting, but it's the mistakes in the field. It's just sloppy. It's just, and I know it's early in the season, but that's no excuse to be that sloppy. There's no, like, for example, great example in this ball game. Tennessee walks the guy. He gets bunted over to second. Ball gets away from the catcher, called a pass ball. Certainly wasn't a wild pitch, called a pass ball. He gets the third, sack fly gets him in. It can't happen. You can't beat the number one team in the country doing dumb shit like that. You cannot compound errors against the number one team in the country and live to tell the tale. So Tennessee's got a lot to fix. Tennessee's got a lot to clean up more than anything. The good news is this. They got the UCLA game out of the way. Arizona State to lead off the day tomorrow. They need to come out fired up, bounce back in a big way. And then you get Va-Tech on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, I guess, whenever it is. You can still go 2-1. I think Tennessee can still go 2-1. But, you know, I said this during the game, and, I mean, maybe it's the most no-brainer take of all time, and I don't want to, like, beat a dead horse because, listen, Tony Vitello is with the Giants. He's gone. It is what it is. And we knew there'd be an adjustment. But, I mean, listen, I said before the season there was an adjustment, and I got crushed for it. Tennessee they don't have that same juice without him. Like, I think we're realizing how much of that aura and that swag that Tony Vitello carried that rubbed off on this ball club. That was what made Tennessee, Tennessee. And now it feels like a team that's trying to find an identity. Like, what is their identity? So, again, give UCLA all the credit in the world, though. I still think Tennessee can bounce back. UCLA is going to make a lot of people look really foolish. They're going to beat up on a lot. That team is just loaded, dude. I don't exactly know what their Saturday, Sunday guy looks like. Excited to get a look at those guys because we do get, what is it, tomorrow night? We get Texas A&M, UCLA, I believe, is the night game. I'd have to check the schedule. It's either middle of the day or night. But, dude, they're just loaded. I mean, I think Gasparino, if I'm served correct, I believe Will Gasparino's hitting in like the 7 hole, and he had 2 bombs. He had 2 bombs in the game. So they're deep, man. They're stupidly deep. H. Willie with a $1.99 super chat. Not even a comment, just a super chat. Showing love. Thank you, H. Willie. I appreciate it. Thank you, H. Willie. You're the man. You're the man. Awesome. You're the man. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. South Carolina gets a big double play to get out of an inning. It's still 0-0 going to the bottom of the second. Florida's still up 4-2. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Top 8 is where you break it open. I don't know if y'all are watching this game either, but Ethan Surwick, the inning before, just made an insane play at third base. Jay Sully, I think Peterson told you to F off again. Good. I love it. I love it. Jay Sully, which, no pun intended with your username, Sully. But, brother, listen, if there's one team I want in Omaha, it is the Florida Gators for very obvious reasons. So I hope Liam Peterson shoves all season. I hope Liam Peterson shoves all season. If he does, they got a great shot to make it. That team, I tell you, Florida is another one. Really, really talented. Don't be surprised if we're talking about Florida competing to win the league. H. Willie says, Ole Miss choke, no way, hashtag just different, hashtag September 19th. Okay, now I get where you're coming from. I will say, though, what I don't like, I know that you're playing at a big league ballpark, and it's, you know, it's a tournament play, so, but, like, why are we adopting rules that don't apply for the rest of the season? Why are we starting extra innings with a guy at second base? That's crazy to me. Did y'all know that? They started extras with a guy at second. I don't understand why we're doing that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. Let's keep the rules consistent, man. It feels very Mickey Mouse to do that. It really does. Feels very Mickey Mouse. Chad says, I wish Bama had a few more Justin LeBrons. Many teams, Chad, wish they had one Justin LeBron. So be happy you have one. DW says, Hakopian is back. I'm going to get that game pulled up here in just a second. score in that ball game. 1-0 Texas A&M. I'm assuming Chris Akopian hit the home run. I'm assuming he hit the home run. I'm going to make that assumption. By the way, much love MIZ. How about Missouri? Up 7-2 on North Dakota State, top of the 7. There's actually a good crowd at Taylor Stadium tonight. Love it. Also, credit to Auburn. Plainsman Park's packed out tonight for the game against Nebraska. 5-2 ball game there. Big 4-run third for the Auburn Tigers. They lead on Nebraska. Some other results around, guys. I did tease this earlier on the Chris Phillips show in case you missed it. The plan tonight was to have Brody Johnson on the show from Vanderbilt. We are going to get him on, but their game got done late. Said they have a team dinner coming up at 7 Pacific time. So, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to make it, but we will make that happen. Either it's going to be like a separate conversation that we just have on the show, or I'd really like to get him on a Friday night, but it's tough with people's schedules, obviously, trying to get them on. They had that 4 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock Pacific game, so kind of a funky schedule. And you hate to get a guy on if they lose, you know? You hate to get them on if they lose. So, you know, yeah. Riley, yeah. So they essentially in that tournament in Houston, they may be doing it in Arlington too, but they're adopting the MLB rule. They're starting extras with a guy on second base. I get it. They don't want the games to go 15 innings, but like you don't play that way in any other college baseball game. So I don't really understand why you play that game that way. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. Let them play. Where do you have to go? Who gives a damn if they go 18 innings? Where do you have to go? I mean, brother, play away. Play away, dude. I don't like it. H. Willie, hopefully they will help you find a replacement if Ronaldo doesn't join in the next 10 minutes. All love, go Tigers. No, H. Willie, Renato, Anthony Ronaldo will not be here tonight for Friday Night Spikes. He is at a speaking event in Iowa. He is taking care of business. My man is a businessman, dude. He's not a businessman. He's a business, man. So he's taking care of business, doing his thing. He'll be back next week. All good, all love. You got me for the next 45 minutes, next hour or so. We're going to rock and roll. Matthew Hendrick, Brendan Lawson is so freaking good. Yes, he is. He's a stud. Brendan Lawson is an absolute stud. John Roberts, Rembert is 0 in his return. He'll be fine. Chris Rembert's going to be fine. Let's see. Is he on? Yeah, I think he's on the plate. Yep, he got him at the plate. Let's see. Let's see what else. All right. Garrett, how many SEC weekend series are you going to try and go to this season? It's a good question. I've got one for sure. Probably 3 or 4. I mean, Vandy's going to be really easy because it's in my backyard. So probably 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5. Vanderbilt, Mississippi State. I'd like to get to Swayze and Ole Miss. Never been to Swayze, and it's not that far away. Baton Rouge has probably got to be in the mix. I mean, how can it not be? Outside of that, I don't know. Justin Barker. See, I love the Kentucky love. I love this. Jelkin dealing again. Kentucky offense, not so much again. Jelkin's a dude, though. Jelkin's a certified, like, Ronaldo loves him. Ronaldo loves Jelkin. Jelkin's a dude. Their pitching, this is why we were high on Kentucky. Their pitching staff is elite. Chad says, Tyler Fay, indeed. Yeah, Tyler Fay shoved. Matthew, what happened to Case and Evans? I mean, he struggled a little bit early, but I mean, it's 2-1, dude. You're losing 2-1 top 6. You have one hit. Man. So to be fair to Case and Evans, I mean, yes, he struggled early. I'd like to pull up the box score here. But, yeah, I mean, come on. You got to score more than a run. By the way, let's address the elephant in the room. Arkansas. Is it too early to press the panic button on the Arkansas offense? It's early in the season. But, dude, it was 4-0 going to the 9th inning. And you had a little rally, scored 3 runs, too little too late. That little rally don't take away from what happened the rest of the game. Concerning. It is concerning. So, Billiards, you need to come down for LSU at State. Super Bulldog weekend, there'll be 17,000 at the Saturday game. So, Billiards, you read my mind. That is the series that I'm planning on coming to Starkville. That is the one I'm planning on coming to. How about that? Eric, Casey Evans has 7 strikeouts, only giving up 2 hits. What do you mean he's doing good? My friend LSU's getting shut down by Dartmouth pitcher. Yeah, it was a little bit of an overreaction early. It's like, hey, what's wrong? They're down 2-0. Casey Evans is fine. He's going to be fine. Yeah, you can't get 1 hit. Chinook tried to warn me. Put some respect on Dartmouth's name, dude. Put some respect on Dartmouth's name. I get it. Put some respect on Dartmouth. But Arkansas, the big upset, running through the rest of the scores really quickly. UCLA beats Tennessee 12-5. Baylor beats Ole Miss 6-5. Oklahoma beats Gonzaga 14-4 in 8 innings. Florida just walked in a run, 5-2 Gators. How about that? 5-2 Gators. 5-2 Gators. Let's go. Let's look at this pitch. Apparently they're pretty upset about it. That's in. No, that's in. That's in. That's inside. They're upset. They thought that breaking ball cross. That's a ball. Georgia beats Oakland 16-6. Ho hum. Ho hum indeed. Other scores, A&M is up 1-0 on Va-Tech. Auburn up 5-2 on Nebraska. Again, Dartmouth up on LSU 2-1, top of the 6th. Mizzou up on North Dakota State, 7-3, top 7. Bama up on Iowa, 6-1, going to the 8th. Vandy loses to UC Irvine 9-4. And again, Gators up 5-2, top of the 8th against Miami. Carolina Clemson is scoreless in the top of the 3rd. So, Chinook, old boy on the right, walking back to Florida take. Yeah, I mean, it's how can you not, Chinook? How can you not right now? How can you not walk back the Florida take with the way the Gators are looking? How can you not walk back that take? Shout out to the folks, by the way, guys, with Globe Life, the Amegy Bank College Baseball Series. Check out the gear they gave your boy right here. Check out the gear. We've got the Globe Life Home of College Baseball hat. Absolutely fire. Arlington, Texas on the side. No Rivals, the partner of the folks at Globe Life. This hat is sick. And, wow, ball hit the track. Almost a grand slam. Gators up 6-2. This one right here is Fuego. Bam. It all starts here. College baseball series, Globe Life Field. This thing is absolutely awesome. This hat is so dope. Really appreciate the folks for hooking your boy up. Really cool stuff. Had a fun day today. We'll be at the yard all day tomorrow, all day Sunday. Today was a crazy day. We had all this content in the morning, did the show, didn't even get to the park until the Tennessee UCLA game, and then left before the start of A&M Va-Tech. So only got to see one game. Only got to see one game in person today. Is Cade Curlin hurt, Matt? Is Cade Curlin hurt? I did not see that. I did see, Randy, that Liam Peterson was throwing 99 miles an hour, bumping 99. 99 in the 6th inning. Stud. A flat-out stud, dude. Let's see. Let's see. 10 strikeouts now for Casey Evans. I said 10 strikeouts now for Casey Evans in his 6th inning of work. Tweets regarding his struggles may have been greatly premature. May have been premature. I will walk it back, or I will tip my cap if I am wrong. Casey Evans doing work. Got a hit. Chad says, I know I'm a gump. My favorite player there was Zach York. I cannot hate that guy. How can you? Look at him. He's a legend. The Creole Bambino. C-Murder, I got to eat crow. UCLA is legit. UCLA is really good, dude. UCLA is really, really good. H. Willie says, Dardar with 2 errors tonight. Sheesh. Gavin Guidry coming in for LSU. I might need to get that game on. I got Carolina Clemson on right now. Top third, still nothing in South Carolina Clemson. Let's get this LSU. Let's get this LSU game on. I've got the TV going. I've got the split screen going on my laptop here. Let's get a little Dartmouth LSU on the screen. What is going on down in Baton Rouge? The locals are restless. Jake Marciano, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned, no walks, 9 Ks. That will play, my friend. That will play. That absolutely will play. Yeah, I love they're showing on the screen. Florida avoids Texas, Mississippi State, Tennessee. Like, bro, they got to play at Arkansas. They got to go to LSU. Like, let's not do the schedule thing. That's just outrageous. That is outrageous. Eric C-Dub says, I'm not very happy. Evans has a lot of Ks, but he is inefficient. I mean, that's kind of defined his first 3 starts. He just hasn't been as efficient, I guess, as you would like. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't think it's crazy to be a little frustrated with his starts, especially like if Cooper Moore and William Schmidt continue to deal. If they continue to deal, it really makes you think a little bit. Put it that way. It makes you think a little bit. So, Eric, it's just baseball. You have your ups and downs in the season. No doubt. No doubt. I think Case and Evans is going to be fine. If LSU is going to make another deep run, they're going to go to Omaha, have a shot to win it all. Case and Evans, he is going to have to, and I think he will be a big piece of that. Yeah, the Arkansas game, somebody points out, I want to get the official line here for the UT Arlington starter. Kalen Digert, 8 2/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, no earned, by the way. 2 walks, 11 Ks, 130 pitches. We are not out of the month of February, folks. We are not out of the month of February. Gators get another run on a single. Second run tries to come in and score, but he is thrown out at the plate. But the Gators are up 7-2 going to the bottom of the 8th inning. They knocked Siskar out of the game, and the floodgates have opened up ever since. 7-2 going to the bottom of the 8th. Once again, Gavin Guidry in a pitch for LSU. We've got that game on. I believe Texas and Coastal should be underway, yes? I believe that game is underway. Warren Nolan's not updating it, but I'm pretty positive that game is rocking and rolling right now. Low stress, 130 pitches, though. Not all pitch counts are created equal. Yeah, I mean, that's a great debate, Chinook, is like, are you a pitch count guy or not a pitch count guy? I get it, saving guys, and 130 at this point in the season is kind of crazy, but then again, I'm also the school of thought, like if a guy feels good, the velo's still good, stuff's still good, and again, he still feels good, I mean, you let him ride, dude. Like you just have to know your guys and trust them. You just have to know them. You have to know which guys are going to tell you they feel good even when they don't, and which guys, when they tell you they feel good, they really feel good. So I think pitch counts are a little overrated, honestly. I mean, these guys are pitching all year long. I know we live in an era where guys are getting Tommy John left and right, but then again, it's like, dude, let's just let them play. Let them play. That I don't know much about that Dartmouth Friday night guy. I don't know if he's going to, where he's going to get drafted or if he's got a big league career lined up or he's going to be that type of dude. But that will be a memory he has forever. Like, bro, I went and pitched at Baum Walker and shut down the Arkansas Razorbacks in a win. He'll forever have that. He'll forever have that. Texas Coastal tied top of the second, 0-0. Thank you for the update. 0-0, top 2. Kyle says, Ruger Riojas looks good to the first 2 innings. Shocker. I'm not surprised at that at all. Kyle says, I once threw 8 innings in high school and threw 156 pitches. Good God, man. How'd your arm feel the next day or the 2 days after, really? Chinook says, Hunter's a good benchmark, but use your eyes. Yeah, I think it's a new school, old school thing, Chinook, where it's like the old school guys, hey, throw until you can't throw no more. New school, like Jay's very calculated with it, right? He's going to go 90. You're out of there. I think Jay, it comes off more like he's very calculated with his pitch counts. He doesn't want to go over pitch counts. And then sometimes you just got to let it ride. But I will say it's a long season. It's a very long season. So I get if you're someone that you're like, hey, like I don't want to ramp my guys up like that because, I want them to still have bullets in the chamber when we get to June because that's the baseball that really matters. But again, you're Dartmouth trying to pull the upset at Arkansas. Your dude's eating. Let him eat. Just let him eat. Let him eat. I got no issues with it. Eric says, I think that is too much. I want to remember that LSU when Skip Berman used to pitch him down 130, 140 pitches every time he pitched and wore his arm out, only pitching a few years in Major League Baseball. Maybe there's something to that too. There's something to that as well. H. Willie, I would be an alcoholic if I was an Arkansas fan. I tell you, man, like true diehard Arkansas fans, whew, that's a heck of a life, man. God bless them. You got to have thick skin to be a hog, man. LSU in the bottom of the 6th, ground out, 1 out in the inning. God, if LSU loses this game. Oh, you think Arkansas fans freaked out. How you LSU fans going to feel? Golly. Oh, my goodness. Which LSU burner is going to be the first one to tweet fire Jay Johnson? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Somebody's going to do it. Or who's going to be the first one to compare Jay to Ed Orgeron? Is that going to happen again? Who's going to be the first one? Who's going to be the first one? Somebody's going to do it, man. It's silly and it's dumb and it's ill-advised. I don't suggest it, but somebody's going to do it, man. Somebody's going to do it. Some crazy person, some crazy motherfucker out there is going to say, fire Jay. Fire Jay. And, hey, you got Northeastern tomorrow, a team that won like 27 in a row last year. So you better find a way to come from behind in this one. I credit Chinook. He tried to warn me about Dartmouth. He tried to warn me. He said, hey, don't sleep on Dartmouth. Don't you speak ill on Dartmouth. And sure enough, here we are. Mighty Dartmouth. I can't even tell you Dartmouth's mascot. I'm going to look it up. I can't even tell you. Oh, the Big Green. The Dartmouth Big Green. Come on, man. You can't get beat by a team that ain't even got like an actual mascot. Their mascot's a color. How you going to lose to a team their mascot's a color? Located in Hanover, New Hampshire, brother. They ain't even been outside. They weren't even outside in preseason. Their first season of baseball was 1993, boys. LSU had won multiple titles by 93. Todd to Texas says, Bama puts up another run, 7-1, top 8. Tyler Fay with a good Friday night start, 6 innings pitch. 5 hits, a run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Yeah, listen, I give a lot of credit to Tyler Fay. I've had a lot of skepticism. A lot of skepticism about Tyler Fay and Zane Adams. So Tyler Fay, love to see it. I love to see it. Somebody says there's going to be a new number one incoming. Max, what I saw from UCLA today, I don't think so, brother. I think, especially, if UCLA goes undefeated, but even if they go 2-1, which looks, UCLA might do ungodly things to Virginia Tech. And I don't know much about Vitek, but I'd imagine they're going to take care of their business. Or excuse me, they don't play Virginia Tech. That's right. They play the other two SEC teams. They've got Mississippi State and they got Texas A&M. Excuse me, my bad. Unless UCLA loses the next two and looks terrible doing it, they ain't moving out of the one spot. And the way they look today, and I know it was Tennessee, but that team's good, man. That team's really – Texas is a hell of a club, and Texas might move up to – Texas and Mississippi State might move up, but UCLA, they're a wagon. Going to the ninth inning, Gators up 7-2. 3 outs away from taking game number 1 in Coral Gables. Max Cook, thoughts on Mississippi State UCLA Sunday? Great game. Can't wait. Can't wait for it. Cannot wait for it. That's going to be an all-out war. That's going to be an all-out war. Cannot wait to watch those two get after it. G. Bake, when are we getting a Friday night starters power ranking? That's a good question. I know Ronaldo does his power rankings for pitchers. So I highly encourage you to check out Anthony Ronaldo's work. He types it up on his Substack. I might give one as well. That'd be a fun little exercise. Friday night starter power rankings. Who's the best ace in the SEC right now? That's a good question. I think McPherson at Mississippi State has got to be there. Liam Peterson, the way he's pitched, you can make a case. Ruger Riojas, the way he's pitching, you can make a case. Who else? Those would be my top 3 right now. I don't know what order I'd put them in. Dude, what is it? What's Auburn's guy? Marciano. Dude, he's been a stud. You could go Marciano at Auburn. You could throw him in there. You could throw see, I'm getting my names mixed up. Jekyll or God. Why am I getting Kentucky's Friday night guy mixed up in my head? Dude, Cam Johnson's thrown well. There's a lot of guys. A lot of guys. Texas rocks. I am not an LSU Tiger fan, which, by the way, your picture on YouTube is wild. That is a wild pick that you got for your little emoji or your avatar, whatever it is. Your picture is absurd. Your picture is absurd, my friend. I respect the hell out of it, but it's absurd. Yeah, H. Willie, Gasparino's been insane for UCLA. He went off today. I was thinking Jelkin. Thank you, Jelkin. It's Jelkin for Kentucky. Just a weird last name, Jelkin. Dude, I was trying to think, you Texas folks. Dude, I don't remember Will Gasparino being that good at Texas. He was good, but, dude, he's been nuts for UCLA. All right, the Tigers have life. LSU's got life. 3-2, Derek Curiel. Who else? Who else but Derek Curiel comes through in the clutch? It's 3-2 Tigers. 3-2 Tigers against Dartmouth. How about it? LSU always had that shit in the bag, but they're going to be fine. All right, Jay's safe again. Jay's safe again. It's okay. Delete your tweets. Delete your tweets. How about this? South Carolina is up 1-0 on Clemson, bottom third. How about it? Runners on second and third, 1 out. Boy, if South Carolina could win this series, it'll go to show you, man, rivalries, you just never know. I don't think there was a soul that picked South Carolina to win this series. Not a soul. And it's far from over, obviously. We're in the bottom of the third inning, but not us. Everybody thought South Carolina was going to get dog walked this weekend. So, weird things can happen. Weird things can happen on your home field in a rivalry game, man, on a Friday night. Weird things can happen. Texas rocks. That's just the true origin of the Longhorn logo. I don't see the big deal. Is it? Is it really? I'll go with I'll go with you. I'll go with what you say. Riley says Dartmouth's mascot is Keggy the Keg, a beer keg. Is it really? That's awesome. Points to Dartmouth. Points to Dartmouth. Wow. South Carolina base knock. It is no way. Wow, Clemson is just booting the ball all over the place. It is now 3-0 Gamecocks. 3-0 Gamecocks, bottom of the third. Holy smokes. I'll give South Carolina a lot of credit. They're playing with a lot of energy. I mean, a lot of energy. That's why you love baseball, man. This is why you love baseball. You just never know. You just never know. Still early, but you never know. Again, Gators up 7-2, top of the ninth. I feel like we can probably cut this one off and switch to I feel like that's a scary thing to do, but I think we can switch to the Texas game. I think we can switch over to the Texas game. Bruce Bolt Classic. Here we go. Let's switch to the Texas game. Eric says, go USC. Good to see Paul coaching them up. Thank God. About time. About time he coaches them up. No, they're seriously, man. They're playing with a lot of energy. Founders Park is on fire right now. They're playing with tons of energy. Tied to Texas. Marciano for Auburn. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, no free passes, 9 punchies. 5-2 Auburn, top 8. Auburn's a good team, dude. I mean, Auburn, they're perpetually overlooked, but they're a good team. This is what I mean. I love this shit. I love like the non-conference series. I love rivalry week, rivalry series. Love the tournaments and everything. But man, when we get into conference play, it's a different beast, dude. It's so much fun. Conference play is such a blast. Conference play is such a blast. We are nothing top the third in Houston, Texas, and Coastal. Need Texas to win more than I need air to breathe. Let's go. Hook 'em. You can screen grab that. Hook 'em. Hook 'em horns, baby. Hunter Harper, how about Hail State? How about them? How about Hail State? Mississippi State looked really good, man. They looked really good. Really good. Love McPherson on Fridays. The lineup, I thought, was the big question. They swung the heck out of it. The Fry kid hits the big home run, or had at least one of the big swings of the bat. Yeah, they look fantastic. Yeah, dude, I'll be honest with you. I had never heard of Bruce Bolt. Golf gloves, really? Oh, okay. It's like it's baseball gloves. Oh, okay. Is that what this is? Oh, sliding mitts, and they do golf. Okay. Interesting. And they're doing that well where they're sponsoring this tournament. That is so interesting. I had never heard of Bruce Bolt before. I bet my guy Chinook is extremely familiar with Bruce Bolt. That dude's so deep in the travel ball world and the new era baseball world. See, that's like, bro, when I played, we didn't have sliding mitts. That was This is how you know you're old, right? Like I played when you held your batting gloves in your hands like this and you slid like this. There was no sliding mitt. I don't understand the sliding mitt. I still don't get it. So your fingers don't get stepped on. I mean, my God, I guess too though now, think about the advantage the sliding mitt gives you. When you reach out, you're sliding for the bag, get this big mitt on your hand. Get you into the bag quicker. I guess. I guess it makes sense. Carolina up 3-0 on Clemson. Men on first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. This might be another base knock. That's a knock. That's a knock. Gamecocks are going to plate another one. It is 4-0. It is 4-0. Runner will be thrown out at third to end the inning, but a 4-run third inning. 4-run third inning. South Carolina up 4-0. Wow, how about that? Gamecocks are pumped. This coming mere days after South Carolina loses the Queens in the midweek. Baseball, man. Just baseball. Just baseball. Just baseball, dude. TMCJB, I'm reading this YouTube chat. We don't even have a Twitch chat, my man. It is literally essentially all YouTube chat. YouTube and Facebook and some Twitter, but mainly YouTube. Joshua Scruggs, you said UCLA is balling. Mississippi State hasn't lost yet. Are we balling or no? Yes. Yes. Mississippi State is balling. Yes. We have been giving Mississippi State credit all show. What more do you want? They're balling. I unfortunately did not get to watch Mississippi State in person today because I was busy with content here at HQ. Well, I say HQ, remote HQ in Arlington. I watched the game on TV. Yes, Mississippi State looked great, dude. They look awesome. They look awesome. That Mississippi State UCLA game is going to be wild. That game's going to be incredible. I can't wait for that one. Yeah, Mississippi State looks certified top 5 team in the country. Certified top 5 team in the country for sure. Let's see. Tyler says Vols blasted. Again, man, the thing that jumped out with UCLA, this is what really good teams do. They get up early in the game 5-0. Tennessee punches back, makes it 5-4. Immediately, UCLA answers back with a 6 spot. That's what really good teams do. They answer. They get punched, and then they throw a jab, then they throw that knockout punch, and that's exactly what they did. I mean, just when you thought Tennessee had grabbed some momentum and was right there in the game, nope. UCLA said, not so fast. We got this game in the bag. That UCLA team, man, they're loaded. 1 through 9. 1 through 9. They're stacked. But yes, Mississippi State is stacked as well, my man. Mississippi State is very good. Wow. Tied to Texas. Nebraska doubles down against Auburn. Plates 3 game now. Tied top 8. Uh-oh. Might need to cut the Auburn game on. How about that? Should I start using the Bruce Bolt golf glove? Anybody tried the Bruce Bolt golf glove before? Interesting. The Bruce Bolt golf glove. What? Well, okay, it's a 2-pack. All right. Bruce Bolt. $60. Okay, that's okay for a 2-pack. $80 for a cadet 2-pack. Woo! Golly. But it's 2. I guess it's 2 of them. So I mean, $40 a glove. Yeah, I mean, a Titleist glove is going to cost you about $22. So that thing better not rip, though. I tell you that much. That glove better not rip. That glove better not rip. That glove better last. Yeah, 5-5, top 8. Nebraska's got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Joshua Scruggs, I got you, brother. Listen, I know. Listen, there's a lot of pressure when we go live because every fan base wants to hear about their team, and I get it. Call me out if you haven't heard about your team. I got you. I do my very best to hit on all of them. I do my very best to hit on all of them. Randy says him and Chinook in an Austin collab. Chinook sliding gloves. I feel like there's been some sort of collab like that before. Maybe it was a different company. I could be wrong. Once again, if you just got in here and you need an update on the scores, I'm sure you all have already been following along, but really quick running through. UC Irvine beat Vandy 9-4 in Vegas. UCLA beats Tennessee 12-5 in Arlington. Baylor beats Ole Miss 6-5 and 10 in Houston. OU beats Gonzaga 14-4 in 8 innings. Mississippi State beats Arizona State 8-4 in Arlington. Kentucky beats St. John's 3-1. Georgia beats Oakland 16-6 and 7. Arkansas falls to UT Arlington. Final score of 4-3. UT Arlington starter goes 8 2/3, 130 pitches in the ball game. We've got A&M up 2-0 on Vatech, bottom 5. Texas and Coastal 0-0, bottom 3rd. South Carolina up on Clemson 4-0, top to 4th. LSU up on Dartmouth 3-2, top of the 7th. Auburn and Nebraska tied at 5 in the bottom of the 8th. Mizzou up on North Dakota State 11-3, top of the 8th. Bama up on Iowa 7-2, going to the 9th. And Florida gets the dub 7-2 over the Miami Hurricanes. How about that? And all right, Auburn gets out of the inning. Second and third, 2 outs. They get out of the inning. 5-5, bottom 8. We got a thrilling finish. Thrilling finish loading down on the Plains. Good crowd tonight at Plains and Park, too. Good crowd tonight. Big takeaways from the day, guys. I have praised UCLA quite enough. Mississippi State's a wagon. McPherson on Friday nights, every time he trots out there, Mississippi State's got a great shot to win. And the lineup, the way they swung it in their first game in Arlington's got to be really encouraging. It's so much more than Ace Reese. The Brian O'Connor effect has taken place. Mississippi State looks every bit like a top 5 team in the country. They look every bit like a top 8 national seed. It is very early in the season, but they are checking every single box. They look really good at this point. Buy your stock on Mississippi State immediately. Buy all the stock you can on Hail State because they look really, really good. It's too early to panic on Arkansas's offensive woes, but it's not too early to have concern. It's not too early to have concern. Tip the cap to the UTA starter. He was fantastic. But you can't get shut down like that against a guy from UT Arlington. You just can't. You cannot get shut down like that. Inexcusable performance. It kind of reminds you of Arkansas a few years ago where the pitching was really good and they just couldn't swing it. I don't know if that's going to be the case with this team this year. It might be a little too early, but, I mean, this goes back to the midweek. They got crushed by Arkansas State, and then they split the series. They won Wednesday, but they won that game 1-0. The offense has got to get going for Arkansas. It's not too early to have some concern. It's got to get better. It's got to get better going into SEC play. Liam Peterson has found his groove. He looks great. He very obviously took my words personally after opening weekend, and he looks phenomenal. I will tip my cap to one Mr. Liam Peterson. And we knew it was in there. We knew Liam had this. This is what Liam Peterson can do, which is why it frustrates you when he is erratic and does not pitch well and does not pitch to his potential, because his potential is top 5 pick in the MLB draft. His potential is the best ace in the SEC. His potential is pitcher of the year, All-American, leading the Gators back to Omaha. That's the kind of guy he can be. And if he keeps this up, Florida is going to be a real problem in the SEC. They are going to be a really difficult team to beat on Fridays. And when you couple that with Aiden King on Saturday and then Cooper Walls on Sunday and all the rest of the depth pieces they got in the pitching staff and a lineup that is feeling it, bunch of different guys contributing, Florida is a real problem. Florida is a real problem. Connor Overbay, Florida is a real problem this year. What's up, Connor? Good to see you, my friend. Blake says, what's the problem with Vanderbilt? Listen, I think UC Irvine's a good team. UC Irvine was an Omaha team for me. I'm not overly concerned. The bullpen let them down tonight. I believe it was 6 earned runs by the bullpen. Connor Fennell wasn't great, but 6 earned by the bullpen is ain't going to get it done. UC Irvine's a good team. UC Irvine is a good team. Joshua Scruggs, Mizzou is better, no doubt. I mean, dude, they're on the verge of winning what? Their 7th in a row? Something like that. I think it's their 7th in a row. Other big takeaways. Listen, we got these Georgia folks that tune in, love them to death. The Georgia folks that tune in, they want to hear me talk more about Georgia. I would love to talk more about Georgia. I just wish they were playing somebody where like you could really look at it. I mean, guys, Oakland is 1-7. What do you want me to say? Do you want me to crown Georgia because they're beating teams like Oakland by 10 runs? We just got to see Georgia play somebody. And I don't know. Let's see who they get next weekend. Georgia has Oakland the rest of the weekend. Oh, this one's fun. Kennesaw State in the midweek at Kennesaw. Who can forget last year? That game was wacky. That was the Brian Curley. That was the Brian Curley game. Kennesaw State Tuesday, Western Carolina on Wednesday. And then they've got 3 against Queens, which I don't care what Queens did. I don't think it'll be as dramatic. Dude, they've got 5 games. Get this. Next weekend, Georgia has Friday night against Queens, doubleheader Saturday. Oh, hold on. Something. Okay, doubleheader Saturday, 1 Sunday. So 4 games against Queens. They're going to play a Queens team that's won 1 Power 4 game in the history of their program, and then they play Tennessee at home. And we get into SEC play, which, by the way, y'all, is crazy. So this Friday night Spikes is nearing conclusion. We've got 1 more after this that's non-con. And then the next Friday night Spikes is conference play. I mean, that's how quick the season is, man. It's that fast. It's that, like, we're already about to be at conference play. Think about how nuts that is. Think about how crazy, how fast the season goes. It's absolutely wild. It's absolutely wild how fast the season goes. Bottom third, still nothing. Texas and Coastal. Let's check on Nebraska. Auburn. Oh, God. Nebraska's outfielder just made a hell of a play. Oh, that was almost a 2-run bomb. Close, but about 6 feet short. About 6 feet short. Tough. Texas bomb. Texas bomb. Texas bomb. Let's go, baby. Texas bomb. Hook 'em. Robbins with the bomb. Hell yeah, Texas rocks with the great profile picture. Let's go, baby. Aiden Robbins. Is it 2-0 Texas? I didn't see they had a runner on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did he just hit that off the train? Oh, my God. Dude, that ball was murdered. Oh, my God. Bro. Woo, God bless a metal bat. God bless a metal bat. Holy shit. Oh, my. Woo, golly. Greg, that Texas Coastal's being played in Houston. Astros Stadium. Holy smokes, that ball was murdered. Wow. That ball was absolutely murdered. All right, in closing, guys, we are going to put a pin in this soon. Let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments? That ball was absolutely destroyed. I mean, that ball was wrecked, man. That ball was actually wrecked. That ball was actually wrecked. One more time, we'll run through the scores so we get out of here. The game's in progress. The ones that are concluded, you already know the drill. 5-5, Auburn, Nebraska, bottom 8. Bama up on Iowa, 7-2, top 9. They got the bases loaded, 2 outs. Looking good for the Tide. 11-5, Mizzou, North Dakota State, top 9. It looks like Mizzou is going to win another game. LSU up on Dartmouth, 3-2, bottom 7. A&M up on Vatech, 2-0, top 6. South Carolina up on Clemson, 4-0, top 5. How about that? And Texas and Coastal, 2-0. Texas, dude, Jonah Williams is so funny. He just got hit by a ball in the knee, and he just stares the pitcher down like he said something about his mama. Randy Etheridge, head of the Cigar Lounge. Nah, I'm probably just going to hang out here and watch the games. Nah, we'll probably maybe that. I think that might, Randy. I think that might be a tomorrow activity. That might be a tomorrow activity, but tonight I'm just going to hang out here at the Airbnb and watch the games. Yeah, we'll just have the games on. Thought about going back to the ballpark down the street, but I mean that A&M Tech's already top 6. I mean that just wouldn't even be worth it. That juice wouldn't be worth the squeeze. Hunter, how about them Gators? Huge game 1 win with AK-47 tomorrow to take the series. Yeah. Looking ahead to tomorrow. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. Looking ahead to tomorrow. Tennessee, Arizona State at 11 a.m. Central. These times are all Central. Ole Miss, Ohio State, 11:05. Kentucky, St. John's at noon. Georgia, Oakland at noon. Arkansas, UTA at 2. Carolina, Clemson at 2. LSU, Northeastern at 2. Oklahoma, Gonzaga at 2. Mississippi State, Virginia Tech at 3. Bama, Oregon State. That'll be fun. 4 o'clock. Oakland, Georgia at 4. They got a doubleheader. That's right in Athens. Florida, Miami at 5. Vandy, Arizona at 6. Texas, Baylor at 7. UCLA, A&M at 7. And then Mizzou, North Dakota State, for some reason, says TBA, and so does Auburn, Nebraska. Warren Nolan just doesn't have those times listed. I don't know why. So, another fun day on deck. Another fun day on deck. And another fun Friday Night Spikes in the books. Guys, we're going to call it. Solid hour-long show. Really appreciate you all tuning in, man. These are just more and more fun as they go. Again, Anthony Ronaldo will return next week for us. Again, he's at a conference in Iowa doing big things. We wish him the very best. He will return next weekend with us on Friday Night Spikes. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, though, man. Cheers to you all. A lot of fun. If you're in Arlington, holler at you, boy. We're going to have ourselves a good time back out at the ballpark. And, Randy, maybe we will get that cigar in tomorrow. Who knows? Might wander our way. To the Cigar Lounge. So, y'all enjoy the baseball tonight, all throughout the weekend. Stay tuned to the content. Content bleeding out of the eyeballs. Tiger Texas says Justin LeBron up with the bases juiced. What could go wrong for Iowa? 2 outs, too. 8-2 Alabama. Really got a chance to bust it open. How about that? Guys, again, really appreciate you all tuning in. Fun stuff as always. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. There's a lot of you that watch that are not subscribed. do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. Also, check out the podcast where you get your podcast all across your favorite social media platforms, as well as our website, secunfiltered.com. And make sure you check out Glue Guys every Monday and Thursday. Myself, Anthony Ronaldo, 11 a.m. Central. We will be back on Monday, of course, recapping and reacting to everything that took place over the weekend. There will be a lot to take away from this weekend. I mean, a ton to take away from this weekend. So much hard-hitting action. Will the polls get shaken up a little bit? We'll see. And, of course, we'll look at the midweek slate and do what we do on Monday. So, going to be a lot of fun. Guys, again, until then. And Friday Night Spikes, of course, every single Friday night, 8 o'clock Central. Cannot say thank you enough. This is one of my favorite segments of content that we do on a weekly basis. I'm excited to be locked in with you guys each and every single Friday night. Truly is a blast, man. I can't say thank you enough. So, y'all have a great rest of your Friday night. Enjoy the baseball this weekend. Y'all take care. Appreciate you all. I am Chris Phillips. This is Friday Night Spikes, Glue Guys, SEC Unfiltered, etc., etc., etc. Enjoy all the games. We will talk to you all on Monday. Y'all be good. Cheers.